The Bridgewater Hall opened in 1996. Bridgewater was built as a new cultural hub, if you like, for music in Manchester.
The Trust was formed as an outreach to actually enable the community in all its various elements to actually interact and visit this wonderful building and the wonderful music that's performed within it.
We try as far as possible to relate the work that the Learning and Participation Department puts together to what's going on in the main hall. We think it's really important to have some tie-in between the different programmes. And I think it's really important to have that link to make sure that work we do doesn't just sit in parallel to the work of the hall.
A lot of people tell us that it's a bit intimidating. It's a bit intimidating. They think perhaps it's just for posh people, or they think perhaps it's only for people who like a certain type of music.
The hall itself is important enough architecturally, but it's actually the cultural and artistic endeavours within it that are so vital.
We see our learning and participation programme as a way of engaging with people who may not naturally fall within our geographical, demographic, social, cultural constituents, if you like, and taking our music to them in some cases.
I never get to explore or even challenge my own self with my skills, and I think this project has enabled me to do that.
It's really posh, but we are also coming inside, means even as an asylum seeker, I think we are also becoming posh. The music, the song we compose, it's like it has inspired us. Now we know we are very optimistic that we can do more, we can do better. The project has changed my life. It makes me feel like there's something treasured in us, you know.
Okay, so Little Bite Music is a series of free lunchtime concerts that we run at the hall here every Friday lunchtime between May and September.
I come to Little Bite Music because of all the diverse types of music we hear, which you wouldn't get to hear elsewhere. It's a lovely atmosphere, and we've made a lot of friends here over the years.
I read to people, I give them a tour, and then I either do a communication and a listening skill. So people come in with no words and no poems and go home with a poem. How great is that?
This project's important for the children in my class because they're very practical learners and they see things. They like to see things before they actually do, so something like this is absolutely ideal for them.
Today I have learnt that when you write a poem, it doesn't matter about the spelling or the handwriting, it's your imagination.
Whilst it doesn't seem like poetry and touring the hall necessarily has that direct connection to the music that happens here, it's really important for giving children a chance to feel some ownership of the building, to feel like it's a place where they can come, something that belongs to them.
Invariably what we see with our programmes is that they boost people's confidence, their self-esteem, and on a very simple level they encourage and probe and prompt their enjoyment of music. Music does enrich people's lives.
It's definitely helped my confidence in that I get involved in projects, which keeps my mind focused.
When people think of learning, they automatically think of school children. However, our programme is very, very broad. We hope to engage with everyone from retired groups to community groups to school children. There's a culture now of lifelong learning. We want people to be inspired by the kind of transformational power of music, and we believe that we can offer something to virtually everyone. We believe that the Bridgewater Hall belongs to everyone, and everyone can play their part either as an audience member, participant or a supporter.
What I would say to people wishing or wanting to get involved in a project is get out there and do it.
Come with an empty cup, then the more you can put in, the more you can actually fill in. So that's the ethos that I'll say. That's the one sentence, is just come as an empty cup.
You could bring any age of person here, an older person, a younger child that was interested in music, and it just is so easy.
Being involved in a day like this would mean that they'll be able to take something away from them, put it into their work, and they'll talk about it for weeks and weeks.
The Bridgewater Hall is a cultural icon in the Northwest, and we need your help to support our learning and participation programme. We can offer sponsorship opportunities ranging from individual projects to long-term partnerships, and by working with us, we can help support your community objectives, and you can become a visible part of our success.